Okay.
Let's get to know Gary Caffell. We're going to start with some rapid fire questions. What is your favourite meal and who cooks it?
Baked beans and my wife.
Who's your favourite band?
Favourite band? Beatles.
When you were at school, which teen group were you in? I.e. the jocks, the mean girls, alternatives, loners, nerds?
Oh, I'd be the jocks.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
What country will you never visit again and why?
I'm a person that likes visiting all countries actually, but I probably won't visit Fiji again because I've been there 3 or 4 times.
Bit hot?
Yeah, no, not really, just that I've been there so often.
If you were running for government, which party would you be with?
Oh, I'd be an independent.
Okay, now on to the serious questions. Why are you running for Masterton Mayor?
I think we're in a situation in Masterton now where we need somebody with experience. We've got a community out there which is pretty divided, and we really need to come together. And I think that with after 4 years in council, I have the experience and I have the commitment, and I've also got a sense of humour, and I think you're going to need that over the next 3 years.
If you could wave a magic wand and change one thing in the region, what would it be?
Actually, it would be getting people to come together right through the region, really, and I'm talking about Wairarapa as a whole here. I think we need to work more together, get closer together, and that's something that I'd really be looking to do.
What do you think is separating them at the minute?
There's a certain feeling that we're the big brother, that Masterton's the big brother, and that we that when you're the big brother, the others tend to look on you a little bit with suspicion. I think that happens a little bit. I just don't think that we've worked hard enough at it, and we've tended to go our own way a bit. And with the way things are happening nowadays, I think we do need to work more closely together.
What is your stance on Three Waters, and how might council do a better job?
My stance on Three Waters is that the big problem we've got is that we don't know what the final package is. So we can complain as much as we like about what's going on, but we still don't know what the final package looks like. So there's a lot of assumptions, a lot of things going on out there that we just don't know about. And so it's difficult to have an actual firm opinion on it. But from what I see at the moment is that the government have made a right mess of bringing this reforms to councils. And when they took the opt-in or opt-out away, that really made it difficult. And councils are floundering now to know what's in this damn thing. And until we do that, it's very hard. So for me, the big thing is that we need to work towards getting the best result for Masterton, and that would be where my focus would be on.
What can council do to help slow down or limit climate change?
Climate change is one of those issues which I think should be driven by central government. It's a really important issue. We've, as a Masterton Council, we've just got an action plan for climate change going, and I think that's something that we need to progress. I think as councils we need to be educating our community on what the requirements are in terms of making our climate better, and that's where I think our focus needs to be, on education.
What is that action plan and what was your role in it?
Well, the action plan is simply it is based a lot around education, and it's as councillors I think we have a responsibility to lead that. And so that's where the focus should be.
Can you just give me an idea of what that education involves? Like, who are you educating? And
well, we're educating the entire community, really. There's a lot of things, and I mean, I personally, from my own point of view, I need educating myself. I mean, climate change is an issue which evolves very quickly, and I think that it comes down to reminding ourselves all the time of what we should and shouldn't do.
Where do you want to see the community event centre, and what would you like it to include?
The community event centre, I've been in one of the leaders and really pushing hard for it to stay at the on the present site, on the present town hall site. And I think it's clear now that that is the number one option. It's been a bizarre it's been a bizarre project in the sense that some of the councillors have been pushing to go ahead with something where we had no location. And the location's been there all the time. And so I'm really strongly in favour of it being on the current town hall site. And alongside the municipal buildings, which would be earthquake strengthened. I think that's visionary, and I think that it's there are plans out there which are really exciting, and so I want to see that happen quickly. And as mayor, I'd be trying to get that really going.
Is it likely it would happen in the 3 years were you to be mayor?
Yes, I would definitely hope that it would be. I would think that it would be one of the first things that would be on the agenda for the new council. And it's created a hell of a lot of division in town, and we need to get people working alongside us, come up with the best result, and get it going.
Who are the at-risk groups in the region, and how will you help them?
The at-risk group, that's a very good question for Masterton, because we have got at-risk groups, there's no question of that. We've got the homeless, and we've got people who are finding it very difficult to get housing. So in social housing is something we really need to be looking at, and we are looking at it, but we need to really advocate strongly for more social housing. As I say, we've got a number of homeless people, and I think that is something we need to look at. And I think just as we've got a lot of diverse groups in our community in terms of where people come from. And we've got refugees here now at the moment, so we've really got a real opportunity, I think, to get all these diverse people working together and making a town that we're really proud of.
What's the first thing that springs to mind when you think of bringing all of these diverse people and at-risk people into one large unified community?
I think it comes down to one of the things we've got here in Masterton, which I think gives us an advantage over a lot of places, is that we're a very friendly town. And so I think it's getting the connection between the community at large and these people and working together to solve the problems. And I don't know whether we've done enough work in that regard. I think we can do more work in that, but there's a real opportunity there, I think, to explore those sort of opportunities.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say?
I'd just like to say that I think we're in a situation here in Masterton now where we need 3 years of really strong leadership. We need 3 years of stability. We need 3 years of community and a council working together to come up with good results. We're very lucky with the Masterton Council. We've got a great staff. And I just think that if we take advantage of all those things, then we can have a really vibrant, progressive town. And I'd love to be given the opportunity to lead us through those 3 years.